you've had to join the group a little later for the pre-season games, but you look well in the stride of it now.
Yeah, obviously it was unfortunate to come down with what I had. So obviously I was away from the club and the lads for 10 days. So yeah, to get back into it, obviously last week was obviously my kind of first week back, leading up to the game, obviously at the weekend, which I wasn't involved in. And then obviously I knew that if I had kind of a couple of good sessions in my belt, that I would hopefully get some minutes today. And like you say, thankfully I got that, and I'll come through it unscathed.
Well, you look good, I've got to say, because as ever you were covering lots of ground, and Steve Parkin just said you probably would have wanted to carry on longer than you actually did.
Yeah, like you say, it's obviously missing 2 games already. Like you say, it's vital. It's vital to get minutes and fitness in at this stage of pre-season. Now with only 2.5 weeks now ready to the first game of the season. So yeah, like you say, I felt in myself that I could have carried on longer, but like you say, when it's only my first game back, just to kind of get to 60 minutes unscathed and come away from it fine is more than enough for my first game. Yeah.
The system looks really well ingrained already. You know, the team the players know what roles they've got, what movements they expect to see. It looks, from our point of view, pretty impressive.
Yeah, like you say, when you're playing it, you kind of get a good feel about how players work, how different players feel in different positions, and it's not until you play games where you get that understanding of what forward players want, what wide players want, what the defenders want. Do they want to play it into you? Do they want to kind of go into the front man, then you play off? So it seems to be falling into place a little bit at the minute. We've kind of played, I think, the 3-5-2 formation the last 3 games now, or the first 3 games even. And when you stick to a formation, everybody knows what you're doing. It certainly helps, because then you've got to buy into what the formation is, how you kind of can fit into that formation. And when kind of you hear obviously from people from the side saying that it's looking well, that's only kind of a boost for us out there, because like I say, we've got a lot of new players again, and new faces, and new management, new staff, so they're going to bring new ideas. And when you're kind of trying to implement it all in one go, it can be difficult. But when it goes well, it's what you want. It's just when you get that game where it doesn't go so well, you've got to kind of think, why didn't it? But up to now, it's been good, and it's been going well.
And as well, the new players all seem to be brought in as technical players, a lot of technical players from last season as well, and that increases the options for a player like you, doesn't it? You know, you can only play the passes that other players' movements create the possibilities for. So it's easy to slot into that because you've got intelligent movement all around you.
Yeah, of course. Like as a midfielder, me like to get on the ball and obviously make things happen. It's not my pass that dictates somebody's run. It's their run that dictates what I do. So when I get the ball and I look up and I see someone shout and they're on the move already, there's only one place that it's going to go, and I'm going to try and kind of either hit it to them or hit it in behind them to run onto. So when you get the ball in the middle and you've got them options, not necessarily always to feet, you need that option in behind. But then when you got the option in behind, it can attract somebody where you got that option in defeat. So it's, yeah, like you say, when I look up and want to obviously make a pass, the run dictates that for me. So yeah, but we've got a lot of good technical players, and we've got a lot of players that are willing to run forward, work hard. And when you've got, like you say, when you've got good technical players in the side that are willing to get on the ball and play, it speaks for itself.
Now, I've got to ask you about that young upstart Jordan Davis, who stole your goal of the season trophy, and I use the word "your" deliberately. It's your trophy, and he nicked it. I mean, how appalling is that, and what are you going to do to win it back this year?
Oh no, shambles really, wasn't it? No, like I say, I couldn't have kind of lost it to a better teammate, a better mate off the pitch, and he fully deserved it, like the season that he had. Especially the back end of the season, when he kind of was getting a run of games, he was unplayable and unstoppable, and the goals that he scored were fully deserved. And obviously tried to pip him all the way and get it for the hat trick, but it just wasn't meant to be. So now I think we'll, like you say, like we've probably got a lot of players in the squad now that could be like potential contenders. We had obviously a few more goals last year, and like you say, obviously I'll try and do my best to get it back. But it's like you say, it'd be nice to get it if I can get it. If not, then like I say, I'm sure somebody else will be a worthy winner.
If you score a screamer in pre-season, I will include it. Don't worry about that. And you did that one good shot, didn't you? That one that the keeper just got a fingertip on it. You look really angry when you saved that. So fair play to you. You're really up for it already.
Yeah, no, like it's when you kind of I've been away from the club for 10 days, and you come back, you kind of got the bit between your teeth again to get going, knowing that there's, like I say, there's only 2.5 weeks now to the first game of the season properly. So no, it's just nice to be back involved, get some minutes under my belt unscathed, and it's, like I say, it's another positive result and another positive is a clean sheet. So we just got to keep building on that and not get carried away, because no points at stake for the minute, but you've still got to put in the performances, put in the work, and I'm sure we'll be ready come the first game of the season.
I'll let you go because I feel guilty. I've never seen you stand still for 5 minutes. You need to do a few shuttles over there now, don't you?
Right.
Thank you, Luke. Brilliant.
Thank you.